What up, big dogs? We got the new Philly track for MX vs. ATV Legends. Thought it'd be kind of cool to check this one out just because it's been like since the 80s since we've been to Philly, I'm pretty sure. Spency boy going everywhere but the track, bro. Oh, man. So, yeah, it's certainly been colder than a witch's titty minute since we've been to this track before. I don't even know what rhythm to hit right through here. This is actually a insanity level long jumping through a corner style rhythm section. These jumps are insanity. If you've not rode on some of these new Monster D Supercross DLC tracks for Legends, they're damn near Pastrana level difficulty, I would say, for sure. Expert track level style vibe. You know what I mean? Like, we're talking major, dude. We're talking about as peaked out as you can make jump faces in a Supercross, motocross style game. Bro, all I can do is toss it on the finish line. I literally can't hit any other section on the track. Oh, shit. Alright, there's kind of like a swing wide line here. Probably jump over that, I would think. It does have some inside pre-made ruts. But yeah, this track's got way bigger of a jump scaling vibe than like the MX Simulator Philly track had on it. It's just crazy how it's kind of all in how the track maker perceives the track map, you know what I mean? Like, you could have two different guys in two different games, you know, making the same track completely differently. I can't jump straight at all. It's like I'm just expecting to have to jump a massive jump right out of a corner, so I really have to be patient with my corner entry. So the big thing about this track in particular is I do believe this is the first one that they're finally getting away from that bullshit like 9 whoop, limit to the tracks that they've had this year. Because, yeah, that was really keeping everybody safe, boys. Okay, so you can jump over that. It's like a triple. Let me try to focus here a little bit. I know there's a gargantuan, we're talking big T-Haw sipping jump in to that right there. That's probably the big line there. I don't even know for sure. Kind of like that rhythm is so big, there's going to be like a pretty big line that's consistent, or like a monster line. This is a quad right here. Kind of tricky. Okay. You do have a big inside pre-made rut right here. Interesting how this is like one of the longest whoops they've had of the year, because of the weird 9 whoop limit rule thing that they've been doing. But the way that corner works out with that little roller before it, it's almost like it naturally tries to make you jump into them, which is kind of interesting, kind of funny. But yeah, with a lot of these Monster Energy Supercross 2024 DLC tracks, I've noticed, it's kind of like all of these different tracks so far have sort of had this vibe where it's like, there's like a monster rhythm to hit, which would be like jumping all the way over that tabletop, or you could just jump on top of the tabletop, which is like way more consistent, way easier to hit. You know what I'm saying? Even these triples are kind of out there a little bit, you know what I mean? Bro, I just do not play anywhere near enough Legends to be able to get around these tracks like I should be, you know? There's a little skim action for yo ass. There's a little skim action. Can I go inside here and still hit the finish? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There was also a new update for this game. Whoa, big shocker. There's like a new update every day for it. So, yeah. What would be... Oh, there's a little line you might be able to hit. Okay. Yeah, these triples definitely got to jump on the... Supercross triples on the MX Sim track were like really small. I think that's why I keep coming up short here. I'm like kind of used to that a little bit. Man, they really made these rhythm jumps right here pretty monstrous, bro. That is funny. What the fuck? Alright. Little center block, tough block action out here, you know? You know what it is. But yeah, that's why I look like an actual beginner at this game, because I play it like, I don't know, 20 minutes a month or some shit. Like, I do not, Spitzy Boy does not put the seat time on Legends, let me tell you. Okay, bro, that finish line. All of the finish line jumps this year have been like some of the best like whip scrub jumps in the entire game. No joke, like super booters. I think that's got to be the fastest line there, probably. The jumping over the table. Go inside here. Got to get that clutch boost if you're hitting the insides. And it's just like so hard. There it is. That's what I was trying to do. And then you can jump to here. Then you jump to here. Oh! That was my first time even seeing that rhythm right there. But you can kind of see it there. It's like 5 quad quad, bro. That's the rhythm we're dealing with right now. 5 quad quad. Some James Stewart level fucking... Oh, man. So, yeah. Interesting take on the track here. The one on the Philly on MX Simulators was like damn near amateur level, honestly. It was like the complete polar opposite of what this is. This has got all the jump size, all the rhythm size, all the difficulty, all of that fun shit, you know what I mean? It's got all of that shit, boys. Big daddy berms, peaked out jumps. Whoa, see, it's tricky not to over jump right there. That's the tricky part. That middle quad, that's what old Spinty Boy's trying not to mess up on here. It's not like impossible to hit some of these big lines. It's just, you know, you're going to have to put a few laps in on the track to kind of figure out the timing on it just because it's so massive. But overall, not a bad track. Kind of fits in with all the other ones, I would say. For sure, for sure. Oh! You could actually triple to here on the sim track. You probably do it right there too, but it's not as much of a roller on the Legends version. You can always, like, not jump over that tabletop. Gotta scrub off these triple daddies. Whoa, that's just... it's just like... It almost gets to the point where it's like, oh, I mean, I'm never going to ever complain about a track being too difficult or having too big a jump. Spincy Boy will never, ever do that shit, okay? Just because we've been through way too many days of, and way too many moto games and shit of too small of jumps, too easy of tracks, kind of like what I was talking about with the MX Sim Philly track. It's just like... too small, too easy, too simplistic. So, you know, you ain't never gonna hear the Spincy Boy complain about something being too difficult. That's certainly not... I just look at it more as like I would just need to put more time into the game. I would just need to play the game more. And people that do play the game more would have something that they could separate themselves from all these random Joe Blows like me that are not even really playing the game. There it is. Come on, buddy. There she is. I knew I could figure it out. There it is. And you string that together with the... Bro, that is so much jumping. Holy shit. It's just like literally 5 quad quad. Hit the triple quad. Of like a quad quad quad. You can like... Oh my god, like 5th gear into the whoops, bounce off the first starter whoop. You could definitely probably triple to like right here. Imagine skying out that 420-foot finish line triple to the inside rut. Be kind of gnarly. But yeah, you see there's some line option, there's some line discovery, there's some actual figuring it out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, I could see somebody putting in a lot of laps on a track like this to really master it. It's definitely got that vibe to it, for sure. This triple right here is kind of scary just because it's so quick out of the corner and it's so peaked out. It's almost like you got to carry the speed from the rhythm before a little bit, which I love. I love when there's sections where it's kind of like you've got to string together the rhythm before perfectly to even get the right amount of momentum or the right amount of speed to hit the next rhythm. That's Supercross to me.